Third time is the charm.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here along with Brandon Swanson. Back like we are every week to pick some games in college football. And Brandon, we got a doozy. We got 5 games, all ranked in the AP.
Yeah.
Don't know about college football yet with the playoff because we're recording this on Monday, but all AP ranked opponents for this week. Should be a doozy.
We've got good games. We have some good ones on tap, and they will not be boring. Let's just say that.
Hey, and it's going to be hard to pick upsets in this one because you might say, hey, I'm going to pick the upset, but really, is it an upset with these good teams? Let's get right into it, though. We're going to start with our first of three SEC matchups, the LSU Tigers, the Texas A&M Aggies. This one, a Thanksgiving special. What do you got?
In this one, it's a little tough for me, actually, because I think that LSU is good. We've seen them play very well. Even under at Orgeron, they've played well. They lost a close one last week to Florida. Texas A&M, they have that hiccup the week after they're put in the top 4 in the playoff ranking. But then they've come out and played well. So I think that it's a tough one, but I think at the end of the day, I got to go with Texas A&M.
I'm going to go on the other side, and this one's tough because there's a part of me that I saw earlier today that Leonard Fournette, a little banged up, might not play in this one. I'm going to go with LSU, though, because of the quarterback battle. And for the first time ever, I'm going to say I'm going on the side of Danny Etling and the LSU Tigers, even though they're on the road in this one. Then we got a Pac-12 variety game. Washington State coming off a loss. Washington and the Huskies looking to keep the status quo in order to make it to that college football playoff. Who do you got, the Huskies or the Cougars?
See, in this one, I think I got to go Washington. I think that they're the better overall and all-around team compared to Washington State. Got to go with the Huskies here.
If Washington State would have won last week, I'd be picking the Cougars. Because they lost to the Buffaloes, I am not going to pick them in this one. I got to go with the Huskies. This is going to be a close game, I believe, but I think the Huskies will be good enough to pull it out. Like I said, though, if Washington State won last week, I'd be telling you guys a different story in this one. Then we've got the granddaddy of them all. I'm just going to say it. The granddaddy of them all, and it ain't the Rose Bowl. We've got Michigan. We've got Ohio State. 11:30 a.m. game. Who you got winning?
See, this is a huge game, huge implications, especially for the Big Ten. I got to go with Michigan, though. I think that Michigan is the better team, quite frankly. I think that Ohio State really lacks some offensive giddy-up and some offensive power. I think Michigan is going to win this one fairly handily.
Michigan, you could say the same thing about. They have not been too quick on the gun, the offensive side, but you guys know who I picked way back before the season started, and I ain't going to change. Michigan's going to win this game. They're going to go to the Big Ten title game and most likely win that game to go to the college football playoff. Book it. I'm sticking with my preseason prediction. Then, Brandon, we got this, to me, I would assume is your favorite game of the year each and every year, no matter where these teams are in the schedule. We've got the Iron Bowl, the Auburn Tigers, and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Do we see the upset?
Ricky, this is a fun game, and it is a fun game just about every single year. Auburn's going to come with their best game of the season. Alabama's going to come with one of their, this would be now 11 best games of the season. Alabama gets the win.
Roll Tide. I'm going to pick them until they lose. Roll Tide. And then the last one in SEC variety. Well, not SEC. ACC-SEC matchup. Florida State. Who do you got?
I'm going Florida. Florida holds down Dalvin Cook, and Florida gets the win.
I'm going to go Florida, too, only because this Florida State team has not been the strongest of this season. They haven't been the same Florida State team we've been used to. This Florida team is going to get a pickup game before they go into the SEC title game against Alabama. But this is where you guys come in. Let us know down below what you guys think. Who do you guys have winning each of these games? Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below as well. And also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. Just another way for you guys to support the channel other than hitting that like and subscribe button. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Make sure to check out all our other videos here on Most Valuable Podcast. And as always, have a good day, everybody.